God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, listen carefully. I chose you even before light touched the face of the earth, and no detail of your existence has gone unnoticed by my eyes. Every restlessness in your soul, every tear that fell in the silence of the night, everything was witnessed by me, and nothing was in vain. From the womb, I was already tracing the outlines of your story, preparing you for a calling greater than your fears and bigger than the doubts that tried to paralyze you. I say to you with firmness, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. When the weight of life tried to bend your knees, it was my hand that held you up without you even realizing it. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week while blessings pour over you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team bringing this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to start this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. When the world tried to silence your voice, it was my spirit that kept the flame burning within you. I know the desires you hide even from yourself, and now I tell you, the time has come for you to rise, to shed the garments of doubt, and walk in the certainty that you were created to leave a mark on this generation with the light I placed inside you. Do not fear the contrary winds, for I am the God who calms the storms and turns deserts into gardens. Walk, my beloved child, with your head held high and your heart steady, because I have prepared great things for you. Comment, I let God take the lead in my life. And now, beloved child, it is time to release the chains of the past. I see the weight you have carried, the thoughts that insist on making you believe you are trapped in mistakes, guilt, or stories that have already ended. But today I tell you, enough of living as if you are still chained to old pains. Let my love dissolve everything that does not come from me. Let my grace envelop you like waters that cleanse and renew. Remember my promise in Isaiah chapter 43 verses 18 and 19, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. This is the time for a new beginning. Your story did not end in chapters of pain. I am writing new lines with my own hand of love and restoration. All it takes is one yes, dear child. Just a simple "I'm ready," even if said in a low voice, with tears running down your face, or even in the silence of a tired heart. I do not expect eloquent words or strengths you may not have right now. I only wait for surrender. Do not fear the fragility of your voice, for it is in it that my strength is made perfect. When you decide to entrust me with even the little you have, I multiply, I open paths, I send resources. Your gifts, your connections, your provision, everything is being aligned in the unseen backstage. I have already sent angels on your behalf. I have already moved hearts. I have already opened doors you cannot yet see. The soil is fertile. The harvest is approaching. Do not be stopped by fear of the unknown, for what is unknown to you is fully known to me. Comment, my small yes is enough for God to act with power. I do not promise you a path without struggles, child. My promise has never been the absence of a cross, but rather my constant presence along the way. Every challenge will be accompanied by my grace. Every tear will find comfort. Every loss will be answered with renewal. Your scars? They are not signs of defeat but living testimonies of my faithfulness. They will tell the world that I was with you, that I sustained you, that I lifted you on the nights when no one else saw. As the psalmist said in Psalm 34 verse 18, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." And I, your God, remain close, so close that my whispers touch your soul. Every fall will be an opportunity for restoration. Every pain, fertile ground for compassion to grow within you. Beloved child, in every moment of weakness, remember, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not demand perfection from yourself, only sincerity. I do not seek flawless children, I seek willing hearts. You are stronger than you think because within you dwells the Spirit who raised Jesus from the dead. Do not despise the small steps forward, nor the seemingly simple decisions. Every act of faith, every whispered prayer, every time you choose not to give up, all of this moves heaven. I celebrate every victory with you, and even in your defeats, I remain by your side, holding your hand. Do not forget, you are loved unconditionally, without reservations, without limits. Comment, my strength comes from God, He sustains me at all times. And now, in this very moment, I invite you to take a deep breath and believe, the best is yet to come. Not because life will always be easy, but because I am with you. Because my love never fails. Because my goodness pursues you. Because the heavens are open over your life. Rise with confidence. Walk with hope. Even when the winds seem contrary, remember that I am the God who calms storms. Just as I did with my disciples in the boat, I will also rise for you and say, "Peace, be still." So trust. Rest in me. Allow the peace that surpasses all understanding to fill your being now. Tomorrow belongs to me, and I am already there, preparing paths, answers, and miracles for you. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that had a great impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and trust, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to explore our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help in your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. Beloved child, listen carefully to what I declare over you today. Rise with courage and walk with pride, because every step you take, no matter how small it may seem in human eyes, resounds as a powerful sound in heaven, like drums announcing the fulfillment of my promises in your life. Remember my word that says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Joshua chapter 1 verse 9. I am the one who called you from the womb, who set you apart before light even touched the earth, and who formed you with an eternal purpose. Even when circumstances try to convince you that you are alone, remember that I am by your side, going ahead of your battles, sustaining your weary hands, and breathing life into your dreams. Do not let the voices of doubt stop you from moving forward, for within you resides the strength that heaven itself poured out. My promise remains, my plan advances, and the world needs the reform I carry within you. This is your identity, beloved child, chosen, masterpiece of my hands. So, take a deep breath, lift your head, and with everything in you, answer now, yes, Father, I am ready. I know the wait has been great, and that many times your knees tremble. But listen to what I say now. Every resistance you felt, every sense of not belonging, every look of misunderstanding you received, all of this was an attempt by darkness to prevent you from reaching exactly where you are today. There is a release happening in the invisible world, and part of it depends on your response. I do not want your strength, child. I want your availability. I want to hear your yes from your mouth, a yes that comes from the depths of your being, even if wrapped in tears, even if accompanied by fear. Because it is in the middle of your weakness that my glory manifests most fully. The time is coming when many will see in you the clear reflection of my light, and when that happens, those who underestimated you will understand the reason behind everything you've lived through until now. My dear child, the reason why your mind has faced so many battles is simple. You are on the brink of a spiritual turning point. The pressures surrounding you are not meant to crush you, but to position you. The old structures that held you back are giving way. The invisible chains that tried to limit your walk are being broken. As I said in 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. This is the season where the truth about your life is being exposed. What was hidden, what the world did not see, what even you tried to deny out of fear, now reveals itself with intensity. And as your voice rises, it will carry a spiritual weight capable of changing atmospheres, transforming hearts, and awakening other children who are still asleep. When you choose to remain firm, even without fully understanding, heaven moves. There are stored blessings now beginning to pour out. What once seemed like delay was, in fact, the exact time of preparation. Do not let thoughts of incapacity or the voices of doubt paralyze you. Look to me. Feel my presence surrounding you now. I am with you. My spirit strengthens you. You have been marked by an eternal and unbreakable purpose. And as you say your yes today, the earth begins to recognize the authority I deposited within you. Advance, my child, because this is the beginning of everything you once only dreamed of. Make no mistake, for this is not the beginning of everything. Every step you took, every tear that fell, every night of uncertainty, all of it was part of a work that began before you even remembered who you really were. There is within you an invisible work already in progress. Every difficulty faced, every harsh word, every abandonment was, in fact, a hidden pillar prepared to sustain what is still to come. And that is exactly why you cannot allow yourself to hide under the cloak of the past, for it is not your condemnation but your foundation. The echo of pain that seemed buried is now the cornerstone of your emerging kingdom. You are not starting from scratch but continuing a story written with wisdom in a place your eyes have yet to reach. When the weight of the world rests upon your tired body and fatigue seems unbearable, understand this, it is not a mere symptom of futile effort. What you carry is a sign that something great is about to manifest from within. This weariness is holy, for it marks the emergence of promises that have been kept hidden for a long time and are preparing to come to fruition. It is as if every cell in your being withdraws to make room for that which has always been there, in your inner world, being awakened for outward expression. This is the moment when the world is being prepared to hear your voice. Your exhaustion is the fertile soil from which sacred truths sprout. Therefore, allow yourself to feel this weight, but do not be imprisoned by it. It is a reminder that something new is born from something deep within your being. Within you exists something so rare, so valuable, that the dark desires of the adversary attacked it in your early years. The applause that never came, the paths that closed, the people who left, the silence that accompanied you, all of this was an attempt to erase what you could never easily erase. You were called not to please crowds, nor to dominate circumstantial connections, but to occupy a vital and unique place. And although it may seem grandiose, that is exactly who you are. All the isolation, all the devaluation, all the fear, these were not results of your mistakes, but signs of what was to come, a force so luminous it seemed to threaten the comfort of the world around you. The magnitude of what blooms in you today was, after all, the seed of who you have always been. The trials came not to punish you, but to validate what was already written in your interior. What differentiates who you will be in the future from who you were in the past is not lightness, but clarity of purpose. You are not defined by your burdens, but by the gentleness of what flows through you, kindness, grace, trust, presence, the presence of something greater that sustains your entire story. The enlightened one does not shame his wounds, he accepts them as marks of the journey, but never as definitive limits. And like one who battles shadows, he only sees them as a stage for his inner light. You are no longer a prisoner of what was left behind. You are the very confirmation that the work once invisible is ready to be manifested. Here, now, the world is preparing, and you are the bridge between what seemed impossible and what can never be disconnected from the infinite. The appointed time has come. The promise engraved in your spiritual DNA emerges with new intensity. There is no limit to the clarity that dwells within you, and everything around you has already begun to respond. Do not worry about the applause of others, nor the narrow vision of those who do not yet understand your value. The dynamic has changed. Where there was once distance, now there is union between heaven and earth, between the visible and the invisible. The shadow now fears the sound of your voice, for you will no longer restrain yourself. When you emit the frequency of who you truly are, the structures that oppress, the old paradigms, the invisible prisons, all will be abolished. Walls will fall at your simple declaration, and many will be freed by the cue of your testimony. So, my beloved, yes, you, do not hold back. Shine. Your time is not just a time of conquest, it is a time of harvest, redemption, visible radiance. And finally, remember, you are the light conceived by eternity. And all eternity has already been activated within you. When you choose hope instead of despair, when you whisper my name instead of yielding to fear, when you decide to trust me once more, you are creating changes that human eyes cannot see. You are not holding anything back for yourself. You are participating in something greater, something unfolding right at this very moment. As you lift your head today, not because you need to prove something to someone, but because you are beginning to believe, something within you begins to change. Perhaps you notice it in small details, the way the light seems different, the way you start to see yourself with new eyes, the quiet growth of your courage and your voice. You no longer need to retreat from your strength, nor apologize for standing firm. You have every right to be who you are, strong, vulnerable, determined, authentic, and this is your hour. Now is the time to live the fullness of what you were made for, with faith, courage, and the certainty that I, your God, am with you every step of this journey. My beloved child, the time has come to recognize the greatness that dwells within you. You were not made to fit into the expectations or limitations the world imposes, but to live with courage and full authenticity. Know that the entire heavens are attentive to this moment in your life, not to judge you, but to support your true awakening. The flame burning in your heart is my spirit responding to the call of your spirit, a call that was never extinguished, only dormant. Time is short and the veil between worlds is thinner, so do not keep in silence the light you have received. Your mission is to bring that light to those who live in darkness, to those who cry out for hope and transformation. Let your voice rise, let your heart burn without fear, because in you I have placed the strength and wisdom necessary for this journey. Every step you take is an answer to prayers you may not even know were made. Walk now in the peace of knowing you are seen, loved, and fully equipped to fulfill your purpose. I am with you, always, guiding your steps and sustaining your faith. I know this journey has been more arduous than you imagined, and that you carry the mark of the invisible struggle, the weight of the spiritual battle that few understand. Even so, here you are, standing firm before the storms that tried to bring you down. The enemy who pursues you is not afraid of who you are now, but fears what you are destined to become. He did not come merely to make you suffer or end your existence, but to create a shadow, a false version of you, that imitates your light to steal your calling. Have you noticed why strange doubts have lately invaded you? Why feelings you do not recognize have taken residence in your heart? It is the distorted voice of that shadow, trying to deceive you with soft promises of pause, waiting, and giving up. But while you remain in that deceptive silence, your true path is diverted without you noticing. My child, do not lose faith. I spoke this truth to you last night and I ask you, do you still trust me? Or have the tears already silenced your belief? Heaven trembles with urgency because the vessel holding your revelation is almost empty. I have counted every moment with deep love, and I know that every delay may have stolen something from your time, but my love remains unwavering. I have come, I am here, surrounding you with radiant light that your eyes cannot see, but your soul feels. Do you feel it? It is the touch of eternity, the breath of the divine that protects you. The enemy tries to hold you back when you are about to ascend, but I tell you, no longer. I am here with you, I always have been, even when you felt alone. I love those moments when we simply talk, no requests, no agendas, just you and me. Remember how easy it was to trust, how you knew I took care of everything. That truth remains. Even when your thoughts quietly cross my path, they create waves that transform the invisible. Your prayers matter more than you can imagine. I do not fear your mistakes, my son, but the enemy fears what you are called to realize, that you were always destined to belong to me. You matter to me in ways words cannot reach. I have been present in every detail of your beginning, and your existence has been meaningful to me in ways only I understand. Now, a message has come down from heaven, containing the plan for your future and your mission, but it remained sealed until the day you decided to move forward instead of retreat. And that day is today, my beloved. The purpose I have kept in your heart is vast and precious, a part of my own voice placed within you as a divine force in a delicate vessel. With every breath you take without releasing this force, the realm of shadows grows even more restless. Do you understand how many other spirits desired this calling and were told it would not be for them? The world is not what it seems, my son. There are hidden truths beneath the surface, dark whispers from those who smile beside you by day and speak against you at night. Even so, I stand firm because you are my chosen one. Son, remember that your destiny is not in the hands of the enemy, but in my power and love. The war you fight is real, but you are not alone. Every shadow that tries to deceive you, every doubt that assaults your mind, is a lost battle for those who know the light dwelling within you. I created you to overcome, to shine amid darkness, and to fulfill the mission only you can accomplish. Do not let the voice of the shadow convince you to stop, for it is a false echo of what your heart desires. Your essence is pure, your calling is legitimate, and your victory has already been secured by me. Rise, beloved son, and walk with the certainty that I am with you, that my light surrounds and protects you. What is hidden is about to be revealed, what seemed lost is about to be found, and your name is engraved in eternity as the one who fulfilled the purpose for which you were created. I love you, and nothing and no one can take you away from the path I have prepared for you. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.